after police invasion. Inquiry for existing threats to our state were the main lawmakers after our President Yoon Suk-yeol. When we return the news in detail.
Yesterday, it should be about 380 million. I personally was shot at a very close range of about a meter with tear gas, and that led me to being in hospital since morning yesterday till evening. I just came out this morning because of this press conference.
Chain body at the mat.
God is make them for us because they help us well. We will give family train.
Yesterday, we start our business. You know, it's not like the police come. Some people leave their market, cattle, chicken, and many people that are drippers, they are lost money yesterday.
So when we came this morning, there was
about 180, and with my people, we are to serve.
We are calling on the state government, the police community, as quickly as possible, permission.
Let our government around signing smart individual, you have no power without them.
Some residents in the Ogigba area also spoke.
I get to talk, they say that market made the opener for us because they help us. They help us well. So we will get family where would they train, where would they feed. If they open that market, even though you hold 20,000, you go use an enter market, buy small thing. You go better. Thing is the worst. I make it they pay me. I say make the government help us. May help us open the place.
I will go manage to our market now because that's market no there now. Everything come back. They help us. Make government make that market make it stand.
Our correspondent observed that the market gate remains closed with about 3 armed policemen and 9 vehicles stationed at the site, preventing people access to the market. Moving on, the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says he's happy that the Judiciary Commission of Inquiry set up to investigate the arson on the local government secretariat did not succumb to threats and attempt to scuttle their works. Governor Fubara said this when the Commission of Inquiry submitted a report at the Government House, Port Harcourt today. Governor Fubara also spoke on his reason for following the path of peace.
I don't think this commission, especially for a job that is done, because there was every attempt to stop this process. There was an attempt in the court. There was other threat that you were receiving in the course of this assignment. But the question is, what a commission, except you know that you have done something wrong, that in the end, if the commission do their job very well, you might be having a problem. Without that, I don't think you need to worry about it.
The governor said the reason for the commission is to ensure that violence is put to an end in the state.
We're not going to be part that would encourage any destruction in the state. And for that reason, we had to inaugurate this commission. So to look into the remote problem. And I believe that the recommendation of this commission will help the way we implement the recommendation to ensure that we get to that level of violence.
The other provisions it be state.
It was experience. Good experience in the sense that it has opened our eyes as Rivers people, concerned Rivers people, to certain things that we never knew before about our state. I want to say that unintentionally the governor actually put together a group of people who eventually I got to know that love this River State. Everybody seemed to be very interested to make sure that the work, the assignment that we're given would at the end of the day bring peace to River State.
In other news, the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara will from tomorrow begin the commissioning of 12 projects across the state. In a circular from the Office of the Secretary to the State Government, Tammy Danagogo, the governor will also flag off 2 projects. Some of the projects to be commissioned are the reconstructed Okeyi Umuola Eberi Link Road in Omuma Eche local government areas, commissioning of Government Secondary School Auda in Auda East, commissioning of security surveillance gunboats, commissioning of rehabilitated Okocha Road and spas, Rumolumeni, commissioning of reconstructed blocks of flats, prototype building for the Nigeria Air Force, among others. The event will end on Saturday, the 21st of December 2024, with the flag off of the Buguma Abalama Tema Degema Abonima road construction. Meanwhile, the chairman of Eche local government area, Uzodima Wafo, has asked the traditional leaders, political class, opinion leaders, youths, religious groups, the academia, women groups, and the entire people of Eche to come out in their numbers tomorrow to welcome Governor Siminalayi Fubara for the commissioning of the Okeyi Eche Omuma Road. Dr. Wafo in the statement asked the people of Eche to come out along the Okeyi Omuma Road to welcome the governor. He said the people of Eche should give the governor the hospitality and honor he deserves. The chairman of MY local government area, David Omeriji, has charged staff of the council to shun acts that would undermine the smooth running of the council's administration. Mr. Omeriji gave the advice during an interactive session with staff at the council secretariat in MY. He condemned threats from staff at the council to stage a protest and urged them not to allow themselves to be used by enemies of the local government to derail the progress his administration has made in less than 2 months.
It's a gradual process. When you want to sanitize and clean the system, you don't take it as if you do other approach. There are 3 levels of governance. Staff is on one side, political class is on another side, and the people in the other side. Why we strive very hard to make the class, the staff of the council happy. We equally try hard to make the political class happy, and we equally strive very hard to make everybody in Imo and local government happy. So every areas of many years ago, we will look at it one after the other.
He also disclosed that it is only MY local government council out of the 23 local government areas that lacks accommodation. He promised that his administration will soon start to fix the council. He said his administration has constituted an inventory and assessment and evaluation implementation committee on the state of abandoned projects.
When we came on board, we consulted a committee, inventory assessing, evaluation and implementation committee, whereby they have given us a report, the stages of abandoned projects and how we can address them one after the other. After that committee, we internally consulted the audit committee. Out of the 23 local government council in Rivers State, it's only one local government that is suffering lack of accommodations, and the governor is left. And by the special grace of God, we will start to fix the council one after the other.
The MOR Council Board also assured that the issues of wrong placement and cases where non-health workers were moved to the health department would be addressed by the audit panel set up by the council. We'll go for another commercial. But still to come, stakeholders speak as World observes Disability Day. To stay tuned. is in the process of calling their employers to consider paying a 13th-month salary. The correspondent response said 13th-month salary will help reduce the hardship caused by the rising cost of living. Some of the employees spoke to our correspondent.
Month salary. No, there's something like that in the organization where I work. My sister, even the salary they give, I mean, not even do person again. No, things don't hard. It would be very nice, 13th month salary.
No, I don't receive 13th month salary in the school where I work because I work in a private school. But most times in private organizations, they just stick to the 12 months, and at times the 12 months is not even paid in full because they believe that you did not work the full month. Maybe you just work the first 2 weeks. You decide not to pay a full salary. Then looking at the economy and every other thing. But ideally, they should pay.
That month will be very, very essential if the company can afford it. It sounds as a source of motivation.
On a part, human resource expert Agape Asanga said workplace morale improve employee. The chairman of National Congress in Rivers, Alex Ebo, says findings show that total bull marketers indicate interest to leave products from the Port Harcourt refinery has not opened 4 days after it was commissioned. Meanwhile, made this known in an interview with correspondent Jumari, while commenting the question but the refinery company loading slow because tanker drivers have not been lifted the products in production.
Whether that people are under the situation, options platform will not be from the close. Yes, so send that for load. But not still as the platform to make it for the processes.
More champion in the only major market of their products from the Port Harcourt refinery company.
Is a major mega, which is their retail outlet and other major marketers like Ondo and all the rest of them. Okay. So this is what they are loading now. Honestly, the loading has also been very slow. The good news is that the refinery has started operation. Okay. So we believe that if it has been like this all this while, after some time, it will pick up optimally. If they want to be loading only their NNPC outlets or they see the product is meant for NNPC retail outlets and major marketers, I think there's nothing the independent marketers can do. That's also put up from other depots.
Former chairman of People Living with Disabilities Rivers State, Kia Obamanu, is the state's... I take that again. Former chairman of the People Living with Disabilities in Rivers State, Kia Obamanu, is asking the state government to set up a disability commission. Mr. Obamanu said this as the world marks International Day of Persons with Disabilities today. In an interview with our correspondent, Mr. Obamanu believes that such a commission will work for the betterment of people living with disabilities.
One of the promised things we are asking for is the establishment of a disability commission. A disability commission creates the space for criminalization of segregation, discrimination, stigmatization with disability, and also gives the opportunity for persons with disability to have appointments, and also creates the atmosphere for elected positions to be given to persons with disability. You have the right to contest and also to vote for candidates of your choice.
Also, Chief Executive Officer of the Albino Foundation Africa, Jacob Pele, says until the community of people with special needs develop efficient and effective leaders, they may not get meaningful intervention from the government. He highlighted some of the leadership challenges faced by people with disabilities.
Community. The context of today's celebration, the theme of this celebration, I will agree with anybody who is of opinion that we do have leadership challenges. In that context, then we need to build effective and efficient leadership qualities that can galvanize and produce a sort of a movement.
Now to health story. The River State Hospitals Management Board today carried out a free medical care program for Rivers people at the Professor Kesley Harrison Hospital in Dio, Port Harcourt. The medical program includes free antenatal care for pregnant women, free eye care services, imaging and X-ray diagnostic care. an eye clinic, X-ray units were also commissioned at the hospital today. Commissioning the project, the State Commissioner for Health, Adizia Ora, said the free medical outreach was approved by Governor Siminalayi Fubara as a way of continuing desensitization and awareness on the availability of quality healthcare services in the state.
So people have come from far and wide to access these services. Interestingly, we have just unveiled the expanded X-ray suite with enhanced X-ray equipment services in 2 different wings of the hospital. One thing we are sure of, which His Excellency has never failed to communicate to the public, is his commitment to quality healthcare delivery. And what we're doing here today symbolizes and demonstrates that commitment to healthcare delivery.
On his part, the Chief Medical Director of Professor Kelsey Harrison Hospital, Bright Ogbonda, said the program is to complement the efforts of the governor in providing healthcare services to the people. He asked Rivers people to take advantage of the gesture.
You recall that His Excellency in the past few weeks have graciously approved and have issued employment letters to over 1,000 healthcare personnel in Rivers State. So what that has done is that it has greatly improved healthcare delivery services to Rivers people. Professor Kelsey Harrison will have so many doctors, optometrists, opticians, eye ophthalmologists, nurses to take care of Rivers people. So we are very, very grateful to His Excellency for all the developmental strides, especially as it concerns the healthcare sector.
Some beneficiaries of the free medical program spoke to our correspondents.
I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I didn't even expect the packaging.
They have come to the yearning of the people, the way and manner the country is. There's no money to afford those things. We thank God for all that they are doing for us. At least it will go a long way.
In fact, this is an opportunity I've been waiting for. I don't see things far. So I've been trying to get medical attention, but each time I go, it has been very expensive. I've been able to afford it. But today, I'm very happy that this is an opportunity I've been waiting for.
I want to, first of all, congratulate the governor for the free atleta. It's not easy.
Thank God for them, for this provision of this service to help people that could not able to get this service in time of finance. And with this service, they will able to reach them.
Correspondent Marta Okere reports that antenatal care packs were given to pregnant women. Now let's go for another commercial. Just stay tuned.
The leader of the Simplified Movement,
Lawmakers in South Korea have voted to block President Yoon Suk Yeol emergency martial law, which he says is necessary to protect the country from North Korea's communist forces and to eliminate anti-state elements. Now, a quick recap on the news this evening. You had Oginiba market traders are lamenting the loss of goods worth millions of naira after police invasion. Governor Fubara has commended the judicial inquiry for resisting threats to scuttle the probe. Stakeholders have reacted as the world observes Disability Day. On the foreign scene, lawmakers in South Korea have blocked President Yoon Suk Yeol emergency martial law. The news was edited by Onyekachi Wosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215.